Hello, people. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time of the day this video may find you. Listen, people, I wanted to do a video today about narcissists not believing that you will leave them. They don't. They don't. They don't believe it. These people are procrastinators and they're delusional, and they really, when you say that you're leaving, they're like, I don't care, whatever, yeah, go, leave, I don't want you no way, right? Okay, I'm going to give you an experience that I had. Okay, this was the craziest thing. This happened right before my engagement with my soon-to-be ex-husband. Okay, um so I did another video talking about how he had future faked me into moving in with him. And we talked about getting married before I moved in with him. So that was the plan, that I was to move over there with him. We was going to get a couple of vehicles. We'll get married, get a couple of vehicles. There was an air house that where was no rent, and then move into our own house. This was the plan, okay? I get there, and nope, wasn't talking about the marriage anymore, okay? He actually got distant and started sleeping on the sofa. I'm not saying immediately. I don't know the period of time, but it happened, okay? Of course, I'm talking to other people about the situation and everything, and got to the point where I was just like, you know what? This guy's a nice guy, but just don't think he's marriage material. I don't think that we fit together, okay? So I went to him and told him that I think that we just spent enough time together and that we needed to, to break it off. So I didn't say anything to him about the whole marriage thing, because I'm not the kind of person that I want to force anybody to do anything, okay? So I just told him that so he can, we just need to break it off, right? So I went ahead and was looking for my apartment, found my apartment, got a lease. It was maybe about 2 going on 3 months before I actually moved, okay? But I had signed my lease, and I told him my move date and everything. Had asked him, did he want to help move me, or did I have to get like somebody else, like my cousins or somebody or whatever to help? Oh, I'll help you move. I'll help move your stuff. Yeah, I do that. So I'm like, okay, good. So anyways, the move day, I was working on nights then, and so I got off nights. I was working 12-hour rotating shifts. So I got off, shift ended at 6:30. Had to do my paperwork and everything. So went on ahead, straight from work to the U-Haul place, and parked my vehicle and picked up the truck. Drove the truck to the house, and he was laying on the sofa, sleep, and I tapped him and said, hey, what time are you and his friend, say if his name John, I'll just say John, I'm not gonna mention names here, are y'all gonna help me move my stuff? And he was like, yeah, anytime you want to. I said, okay, well, the vehicle's outside, the truck's outside. He looks at me crazy. He gets up, goes, get his phone, calls his friend. Hey man, when you gonna help me come move this girl's stuff? So anyway, he starts trying to argue with me, right, get into arguments with me. I'm like, I'm not trying to argue with this dude. Okay, I'm trying to get out of here. So y'all, I just started picking up things, that I could pick up myself, boxes and stuff, and just loading them on myself, right? Because I'm like, I'm not arguing with this dude. I'm moving, right? So anyways, we get everything packed up and go to my apartment, get everything in the apartment. Once we got everything in the apartment, he sits up and looking crazy and everything, and he tells me, we need to sit down and talk about whatever we need to do so we can get married. Y'all, it had been almost 3 months. Dude was walking around like, la, 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 yeah, I'm fine. I don't want you. Go ahead and leave. You know what I'm saying? Like he had no problem with it. But as soon as I done signed the lease now, I had signed the lease too and everything. He waits all the way till we get everything in the apartment. The day of the move, we'll get everything in the apartment to tell me that we need to sit down and talk about whatever it is we need to do so we can get married. That wasn't nothing but him sitting up there thinking about he's going to lose control, that he's not going to have me and somebody else is. I told him then, I said, no, because I was like, in my mind, I was like, what? Like, I done signed a lease and did all this stuff, and now you tell me we're supposed to get married? I was like, I mean, a lot had went on then. I'll talk about that, y'all. It's deep. But I just was like, no, we need to stay the way that we are. And I went ahead and just, told him no, and went on about my life. And I'll talk later, on what led up to actually us getting married. But yeah, y'all, he didn't believe that I was actually moving out, even after I had told him that I had signed a lease and everything. So now I'm in the middle of this marriage here. He's not leaving. We just went to court last week about him leaving, even though he had moved like 90%. He had moved like 90% of his stuff. He even had to bring clothes back in to wear to court. I got on video on our home security camera, him bringing clothes in to wear to court. But, of course, the court don't want to hear that when I'm trying to prove to them that he doesn't live there. They don't want to see that here, But anyways, I'm betting your bottom dollar. I'll talk to y'all about it when it happens, but I'm betting your bottom dollar that when it comes to signing those papers, that's when it's going to hit this dude, that we're getting a divorce. Yeah. I think in his mind right now, he's walking around thinking, even though he's paying an attorney and everything, we've had 2 hearings. We got a mediation coming up soon to talk and see what we can do in mediation, and a court date in May. But all of this is going on, and I'm sure in this guy's mind, he still doesn't believe that this divorce is actually happening. They're very delusional people. Very delusional. Yeah. But all of that, yeah, he walked around, they'll do it. I don't care. I don't care what, I don't want you, blah, 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 talk all that crazy stuff to you. They will. And, yeah, in reality, that's not like exactly how they feel, because they're very deceptive people, and they deceive themselves too, y'all. Narcissists deceive themselves too. They do. They put, think about this. You remember how they lie, or they're the fault of something, and even if they have some kind of guilt, they immediately, once they get, put it back on us. They won't, the truth, no. They'll tell themselves another story to take away actually what is actually happened. So in their minds, even though this is the truth, this is what's going on, they're telling themselves another story. Yeah. Anyways, wanted to share that there with you guys. Yeah. So if you're in a relationship with a narcissist and you've said things to them about leaving, they don't believe that you're leaving. They don't. No. They don't believe it at all. They don't believe it until it actually happens. This is why you get them, once you do leave them, them acting a fool. Because they didn't believe that was going to happen. They didn't believe that day was going to happen. And you would be sitting around, this is probably somebody that talked about you like a dog and said they didn't want you, how you was this, how you was that, like they really, really put you down and they don't want you. And the way that they were saying it, it really seemed they don't want me, you know, and so you leave. There it goes. Anyways, y'all, thank you for viewing the video. Like and subscribe. If you're already a subscriber, thank you for being a subscriber. And if you're new to the channel, thank you for viewing. And I hope and pray that these videos that I'm putting out, including my own personal stories that I'm throwing in, because, you know, that's the way I like to do it. I think that, you know, adding that personal touch does help people kind of understand how you know what you know, you know. I think it does. But anyways, y'all have a blessed day, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.